Yo, yo, yo. So, recording artist Lil Zay Osama recently took a Uber in New York, and New York has some very strict gun laws. Apparently, allegedly, he had a pistol in his pocket, and while he was getting out of the vehicle, he forgot to take the pistol out of his pocket and secure it properly. So, the pistol slid out in the seat of the Uber, after which he left and went about his business, not knowing that he left this pistol in the car. The Uber driver now calls the police and makes a report that this person was in the Uber and they left a pistol in his or her car. And so the police, did some investigation. They found Lil Zay Osama and they charged him, for illegal possession of firearm, because New York is not one of those states, which you can carry guns around freely. And as such, now he is facing, some amount of years in jail because he has a prior prison record, And if you know about the football player Plexico back in the days, Plexico accidentally shot himself with his own gun in New York, and his football career was derailed because of that. He was charged and he had to serve some time in jail, even though he did no harm to anyone but himself. But again, those strict gun laws came back to bite him.
Oh my God.
And I'm not saying that people should be walking around with guns in New York City. I don't really support, illegal activities. But based on the climate that is going on in the music industry right now, with so many rappers being killed, and to see where Lil Tjay, that's another rapper who was shot recently in New York, New Jersey to be exact. The fact that his friend was carrying a weapon, it was an illegal weapon, but because his friend was able to return fire, Lil Tjay ended up, surviving the attack. And so the cops did charge his friend, but they ended up dropping the charges because they saw that it was self-defense. And I guess this time around, justice was not fully executed because they just, they use logics and drop the charges. And I think Lil Zay Osama should receive somewhat of a blessing in disguise. Because if that dude was not strapped, if he wasn't able to return fire, that guy would have certainly died, because it is clear based on the fact that they shot him more than 5 times that they intended to kill on that particular day. PNB Rock was also shot in California recently and killed, Pop Smoke, XXXTentacion, and many other rappers, Nipsey Hussle, Slim 400, Draco the Ruler. And based on the fact that rappers appear to be targeted, because criminals are copycats, Criminals are like kids. If they notice that they can get away with something, or they're not being reprimanded by their parents, they do just about anything, and they push the bandwidth further and further. And that is why so many rappers are being targeted, because of these bombs. And in this situation,
Oh my God.
I would basically advise Lil Zay Osama to lawyer up, and first deny the weapon, find out if there is any video evidence in the car. If there's no video evidence, you can deny that you were carrying it, but if there's a video evidence, you might want to accept responsibility, because it's hard to say that it's not yours and then there's video evidence. Also, if there are fingerprints, that's also going to be another problem. You can't deny something when your fingerprints are there. So if those things are in fact present, then your goose is basically cooked in New York. And Lil Zay Osama was basically on a positive path of late. He has been staying away from the shenanigans, the bullshit, the unnecessary beefs and so forth. So it's quite unfortunate to see this guy, about to get his career derailed while he was coming up, because of a gun charge. So I definitely would like to see the system work in his favor. Like the Lil Tjay case. I would love to see they disregard this gun that was found. Because it is clear that these rappers need protection. However, in taking responsibility as an artist, I'm gonna take responsibility on behalf of these artists. Look, the money that you're wasting on bullshit jewelry, trying to prove a point on this teeth, stupid diamond teeth and so forth in your mouth, trying to prove that you're wealthy. Invest that money in security. Move like Floyd with Mayweather. Move like Vlad. Move like those persons in the street. Always have your security, and that way it can be, well, nothing is for certain, but it is quite possible that you can definitely extend your life because you are being protected. You have paid security, people who can legally carry guns. Stop trying to prove that you're a gangster. Stop trying to prove that you're hard, because nobody is hard. No human being is hard. These bullets, these metals, these lead pierce through one's skin and reveals one mortality like nothing else. So please, do the right thing and invest in security. I'm out.